Yo, what's going on guys, X2 Flair here, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be discussing the FPL final draft team selection for Game Week 2. And before we get into the video, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 200 subs by the end of the year, and it'd be awesome if you could help us achieve that goal. So looking at the squad from Game Week 1 of FPL, we scored a total of 78 points, placing us 376,251st. That is the top 6% of all players, which I'm very happy about. If we just go through the team, some highlights, we had Saiss and James in defense, both popping off for me. I was so happy with them. They scored 15 and 14 respectively. Then in the midfield, we had Salah getting a huge 20. We all know he scored a hat-trick against Leeds. We had Aubameyang captain scoring me 14 with a goal against Fulham. St. Maximin scoring me 3. It's an okay score, kept a clean sheet against West Ham. And then up top, the main scorer was Timo Werner with an assist for Chelsea after he won the penalty against Brighton. So now looking at some squad changes and new signings that we've brought in for Game Week 2. You may notice that we've brought in Ayling in defence instead of Reece James, and we've brought in Rodriguez in the midfield instead of Dele Alli. Putting Reece James on the bench may be a surprise to some of you, but this week Ayling's got Fulham at home and James has Liverpool at home, and I'm backing Ayling every day of the week to keep a clean sheet over Reece James. The best part about Ayling and Reece James is they both provide a really good attacking threat, but just this week Ayling's more likely to keep a clean sheet. The second change to the squad is that we're bringing in James for Dele Alli. Now I was very disappointed with Dele Alli in the first week, scoring me 1 point. But more importantly, he got subbed off at half time, which is really discouraging because it shows me that Mourinho's not looking to give him very good game time. But in the first week for James, he recorded 3 shots and 5 chances created, which is huge. He had a very good game. He only scored 3 points though because he kept the clean sheet, but there's so much potential for him to score some big points in the upcoming matches. So now looking at James' upcoming fixtures, he has West Brom, Crystal Palace and Brighton in the next 3. You'd 100% back him in to score some big points in those games, and that's why I've transferred him in this week. Also, James coming in at £7.5 million compared to Dele Alli's £8 million. James is only selected in 12.1% of teams, which means he's a great differential pick for this game week and beyond. And finally, we're going to be talking about captain selection for Game Week 2. This is probably the most important point, as you want to be ensuring your captain is a high-scoring player to place yourself amongst the best FPL Game Week scorers. So this week, I've selected Aubameyang as my captain. He's got West Ham at home. Some stats about Aubameyang: he scored 1 goal in the first game week, scoring 7 points. Historically, Aubameyang scores very well at home, and he scores especially well against bottom half teams, which West Ham is definitely going to be this year. They had a very shaky defence against Newcastle in the first game week, so I'm definitely backing Aubameyang to score 1, potentially more goals this game week. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below how you went for Game Week 1 and some squad changes that you made for Game Week 2. I'll see you guys in the next one.